switch and to the switch at the bottom, and then here the trunk stuff, and then you get the interface first Ethernet 0/2, and then you are doing the trunk because you can do interface range for this one right here. So interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 to 3, and then configure the spanning tree for fast because it is required for the criteria and stuff. And switch port access VLAN 9, so fast Ethernet 3 and 2 is actually on VLAN 9, 3 and 4 is actually on VLAN 9, and 5 and 6 is in VLAN 8, and then for the fast Ethernet 7 it is trunk, and 8 it is on trunk. So you can see the fast Ethernet right here. It's kind of staggered and stuff. You can just activate the another mode on here, and then we're going to see this one. Configure the password. Where is it? There you go. Spanning tree mode, PBSD, and then this is the rapid spanning tree. So you kind of want to configure that out, and then for the port channel, the fast Ethernet 1, 2, and 3, it's gonna be fast Ethernet 1 is going to be on LHCP protocol. Wait. Yeah, it's going to be, you're gonna have, so this switch, we use the passive mode, and then for another switch, for the switch right here, we are using the mode active, so active mode. So yeah, this is the passive, and then this is the active, and then there you go, the switch port trunk allowed, then the configure the LHCP protocol, and then make the VLAN and configure a spanning tree port fast for all of the fast Ethernet that is connected to this switch. And there you go, switch port access VLAN 7, and then switch port mode access spanning tree port fast and stuff. Don't forget about the spanning tree port fast because it is one of the criteria that you have to be fulfilled in this case. And switch port trunk allowed. So yeah, so fast Ethernet 7, 6 and 7 is actually so fast Ethernet 1, 6 and 7 is actually a protocol for the LHCP. Yeah, there you go. You can configure the channel group 1, mode passive and stuff. Yeah, there you go. And then for the next one right here is the router. So the router right here, you want to configure the basic switch protocol, you know what I'm saying, the basic of like a VLAN and stuff. You want to use VLAN on this one for all of the fast Ethernet, for all the you want to use the DHCP for all the VLAN. Wait, so I'm back. Oh, where is it? Yeah, you just have to configure the basic stuff like the VLAN, no, the VLAN name, DHCP, and then some encapsulation, the inter routing, inter VLAN routing, so it could be connected to each other. So DHCP exclude, don't forget about this, exclude the IP for for the sub interface of 1 right here. So there you go. And then configure the DHCP pool for the VLAN 7 and stuff, using the network of 192.168.7.0, and then the default router, the 7.1, and then the DNS server of 192.168.1.3. As you can see in the criteria, it is using, you have to use this particular DNS server. And then yeah, DHCP for VLAN 8, VLAN 9, and then there you go. You just gotta change it up a little bit, and then yeah, configure the IP address on Fastnet at 0.0, which is heading through, oh yeah, 10.10, I mean 10.10.2, heading to the router, the redistribute router right here, and then 10.10.5 to the core router 5, as you can see right here. And encapsulation stuff, using the sub interface, and then wait a minute, yeah, using the encapsulation. So the most basic inter-VLAN routing. So there you go. And then on this one, you have to configure the OSPF. So you're gonna want to ignore this one. Oh no, it's because we need this one because it is connected to the two router right here. So we're gonna use the router SPF of 20 in this category. Oh no, router SPF 10. And then you can see all of the network that you have to input on this one. As you can see it on this one right here. Yeah, there you go. The NTP server. Yeah, there you go. And then yeah, don't forget about the authentication key. This is going to be really important because it is one of the criteria that you have to fill. And then we're going to move to this area right here. Configure the basics of making VLAN, using the switch protocol. So yeah, switch port trunk allowed. Wait, the stuff from the beginning. So yeah, spanning tree. Don't forget to this for the rapid spanning tree right here. And then for the port channel, we're gonna use this mode is the desirable mode at the top, and then for the bottom switch, we're gonna use the, what is it called? The auto mode. So we're gonna use mode auto for where is it? Yeah, on the trunk allowed VLAN 5 to 6, and then switch port mode trunk for the port channel and stuff and whatnot. And then for the interface Fastnet at 0.2 and 0/2, we're gonna use the doing your usual making the VLAN and stuff with the switch port mode access. And then for the Fastnet 2, we're gonna use this trunk because it is one of the fast Ethernet or the interface that is in that that's in this one right here. that is in this way, or how do you just say it? Like, what is it in English? I don't know. I'm not that good at English. Channel protocol. So yeah, we are going to use the PAGP for this section right here. There you go, Spanish report fast and stuff. Configure the VLAN, switchboard access VLAN 5 for the faster than the 6. And don't forget about the spanning tree for all of the port. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, there you go. Channel group 2 mode desirable because it is the bottom router. So yeah, faster than the 8 and then switchboard trunk allow VLAN 5 to 6, switchboard mode trunk, and then channel group 2 mode desirable. So there you go. And the same thing here, So this is the auto mode. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna use the mode auto in this one. Wait. Oh, yeah. Configure the trunk allowed. Switchboard mode is strong, and then faster than that 0/1. It is going to be mode trunk 2 because it is going to be the PHGP mode. And then faster than that 0/2, and then switchboard access VLAN 6 and stuff. Doing your so it is connected to VLAN 5 and 6. You want to you want to match your interface with this particular stuff. And then support trunk allow VLAN 5 and 6. Yeah, support mode trunk, and then the channel group, the channel protocol PGP right here, and the channel group 2 mode auto. So yeah, and then for the core router here, setting up all the DHCP and stuff. DHCP exclude address 192.168.5.1, exclude address of 192.168.6 and 6+1. And then the DHCP pool of VLAN 5, and then the network, as you can see right here, default water of 192.168.5 and .1, DNS server 192.168.1.3, and then the DHCP pool for the VLAN 6, as you can see right here, you want to change up the number, you just gotta change up the number so it is matching with your VLAN and stuff. And then for the faster than 0/0, you want to add up the IP address for 10.10.6, and then the subnet mask of 252 because it is /30, I think. Yeah, it is /30. So you want to insert the 252 right here, and then for the faster than that one, you can add the IP address 10.10.9, same for /30. We're gonna use the 252, and then interface Ethernet, doing the encapsulation and stuff for the inter-VLAN routing. If it's the NAT 1.0, this is for the VLAN 5 right here, encapsulation 1Q5, and then the IP address 198.168 5.1, and then 255.255.255. And this is for the VLAN 6. Same thing, you just gotta change up the number 5 to 6. And then for the router SPF, we're gonna use the 130 right here, and then the network we're going to use the 10.10.4, 10.10.10.10.8, and then the wildcard mask of 0.0.0.3. Then the same thing here for the area of 0, because it's going to be a backbone area in the OSPF, and then roto SPF 10. And then the network, you know, you want to insert this right here to here, and then insert the network of the VLAN that is connected to the router. So there you go. And then don't forget to put in the wildcard mask. Yeah, there you go. And then don't forget about the authentication key, MD5. We're gonna use the 1. Yeah, key 1. There you go. And for the MLS, no, we're gonna go to this one first. So this is going to be a client router. So it is, you know, you don't have to configure things in here. Oh yeah. Wait. Don't forget to, yeah, the spanning tree. You know, you don't forget to use this one right here, the spanning tree and stuff for the all of the interface that is connected the to the to the device. So there you go. Doing the switch for access VLAN for all of the things here. Spanning tree port fast. Don't forget about it. Blah blah blah. And then the VLAN 3 and VLAN 3 and all those. Yeah, the interface range. Not much on this two router because it is a client router. You just gotta set this up for the client router. If you don't know how to do it, learn it, because it is going to be easier for you. And then this is the multi-layer switch. We're gonna see. So yeah, we're gonna use the AGRP on this one. Oh no, so this is gonna act as a, this actually going to act as a as the redistribute. So it is going to act the same as the redistribute router at the top. So DHCP exclude address of 2.1, 3.1, 4.1. DHCP pool, setting up all the DHCP pool. You just gotta change up the numbers and stuff with the VLAN, and then the switch port trunk allow VLAN 2 to 4, encapsulation, don't queue, blah 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 and stuff. Adding up the first and then a 3, we're gonna use the IP address of 10.10.10.14, and then the subnet the /30, and then 10.10.10.26/30, and then for the first and then 5, it is 10.10.10.10.10.10, and then the /30. And then for VLAN 2, adding up the IP address 192.168.2.1, same thing right here, 3.1, 4.1, and then for the router AGRP, we're gonna use the redistribute method on this multi-layer switch. So there you go, you can see redistribute SPF 123 metric of 1.1111. Then for the network, you just gotta see right here for the network to the top. So this is the AGRP, right? Yeah, to the top, and then the 24 right here. Interface and stuff. So yeah, For the real HBF10, distribute AGRP1 subnets, and then using the network of 10.10.12, 0.0.0.3, and for the wildcard mask, you know, you just gotta change it up a little bit, then it is set. You can see right here. Now we're gonna set up this section. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So yeah, I'm back, and you know, you gotta do all of that shit. Yeah, there you go. You got 97 right here. So yeah, that's it.